Okay guys, so this is the lesson part of the lick of the day that I posted a couple of weeks ago. Thank you very much for helping Stone Giants get over 200 likes on Facebook. It's fantastic. If you haven't already, please follow the link below and like us, and we'll be posting more stuff very soon. So cheers for that. So this lick, I'm tuned down a half step on my mayonnaise. I know you can't see, there's no fret markers, but I'll tell you all the frets as I go along. Tuned down a half step as I said, and we're kind of in the key of A minor, works over a nice Dorian sort of feel. So starting off with this A minor arpeggio, which is kind of a classic sounding Yngwie Malmsteen sort of thing. So we're ascending, and we're starting on the 12th fret of the A string, hammering onto the 15th fret, doing a rolling technique on the D and G string on the 14th fret. So we got, and then 13th fret B string, 12th fret high E string, and then we're hammering on to the root note, which is on the 17th fret of the high E. So far. And then we pull off to the 12th fret, do an upstroke on the 13th fret B, and then another upstroke on the 14th fret G, doing this little chromatic rundown. So the fret numbers are 14, 13, 12 and 11. And then another chromatic rundown on the D string, which is 12, 11, 10. And then the same on the A string, going 12, 11, 10, 9. So altogether, at the moment, we have and then we ascend an F sharp minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio, which sounds very complicated, but the shape is rather simple once you've got it under your fingers. So we finished up on the 9th fret of the A string, then we're hammering onto the 12th fret of the A, then downstroke onto the 10th fret of the D, downstroke onto the 9th fret of the G, hammering onto the F sharp, which is on the 11th fret of the G, downstroke on the 10th fret B string, that's our root note again, hitting the minor third on the 8th fret of the high E string, then hammering on to the 12th fret of the high E string. So that arpeggio. Then the F sharp minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio. Ending up on the 12th fret of the high E string, then we go to the 10th fret B string, roll to get the 10th fret of the high E string, doing this 2 downstrokes, like a little bit of economy picking. So the notes there are, we're going G, A, C on the 8th fret, 12th fret high E, 10th fret high E, down to the 9th fret of the G. Little bit of blues scale there, and then we repeat that similar sort of motif just on the lower octave. So we've got once we get down to that 5th fret G string, we then descend to the 7th fret D, then 5 on the D, then blues scale, so 7, 6, 5, down to the minor third, which is on the 3rd fret, tweaking it slightly to get that major third, and then sliding into the root note, which is on the 5th fret of the low E string, and then hitting the octave on the 7th fret of the D. So from the F sharp minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio, it sounds like this. So as for picking with that, I'm starting with an upstroke on the sweep, which makes it a little bit easier for the ending part of the run. So it upstroke, hammer, down, down, hammer, down, down, and then ensues the rest of the lick. Now for the remaining pentatonic part of this, I'm kind of using this, as I said, group of 5 thing that Doug Rappaport and Eric Johnson use a lot. So to get into the habit of doing that, take shape 1 of A minor pentatonic, the Old Faithful, and then you can do it in groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Etc. So the picking for that is down, up, down, and then down, up, down, down, up. Like that. So you need to get used to the rolling technique with your fingers so that the notes don't bleed into each other. And you can apply, you can extend it, adding in different intervals. Just like that part. It's very Emil Wurster from, or Emil Wurster from Darth. And very Joe Bonamassa as well. So the lick in its entirety at a slower speed sounds something like this. So something like that. And then up to speed again, the excruciating lick sounds like this. So there you have it, guys, a cool rocky fusion lick, hopefully with some new concepts that you can apply to your playing, and I've tried to keep it in some realms of familiarity with using the A minor, kind of traditional A minor arpeggio shape and some pentatonic blues scale, but then adding in some different colour tones with the chromaticisms and things like that, so just to give you a different flavour to your playing. If you haven't already liked Stone Giants on Facebook, please do go to facebook.com/Stone Giants Official, and we'll be very appreciative of any support you can give us, so cheers.